As I mentioned tapping before, I thought it might be a good idea to introduce you to the idea of tapping. This exercise is going to be a bit longer than what we typically do, but I'm hopeful that you'll find it helpful, and hopefully I don't lose you somewhere along the way. Tapping is also known as EFT, or Emotional Freedom Techniques, and combines the principles of modern psychology and Chinese acupressure. During a tapping session, you focus on whatever is causing you discomfort or distress, while at the same time gently tapping with your fingers on a specific set of points on the body. Tapping on these points sends calming signals to the brain, and it lets it know that it's safe to relax. The very first point in any tapping sequence is the side of the hand, or karate chop point, and it's found along the fleshy, narrow side of the hand on the side of the pinky finger. It is found on both the left and right hands between the base of the pinky finger and the wrist. It is often referred to as the karate chop point because this is the part of the hand that you would use to deliver a karate chop. You can tap on either hand using the opposite hand to do the tapping. Try using several fingers from the opposite hand to tap on this point. The next is the eyebrow, and this is the point where your hair begins on the inner part of your eyebrow, right on the bone there. It's found on both sides of the body, on both the left and the right brow bone. You can tap on both sides at once, or pick just one side of the body, or alternate sides as you go along. Try using just a few fingers, like the index and middle fingers, to tap on this point. The next point is the side of the eye. So from the eyebrow point, follow that ridge of bone from your eyebrow down to the side of the eye to find this point. Note that the side of the eye point is not located in the indent that is your temple. You want to stay on top of the bone instead. You can tap on both sides at once, or pick just one side of the body, or alternate sides as you go along. Try using just a few fingers, like the index and middle fingers, to tap on this point. The next point is under the eye. From the side of the eye tapping point, follow that ridge of bone once again to come under your eye. This point is found directly under the eye, on either side of the body. You can tap on both sides at once, pick just one side of the body, or alternate sides as you go along. And again, try using just a few fingers, like the index and middle fingers, to tap on this point. The next point is under the nose. This point is found in the space between your nose and upper lip. As it is a small area, try using just a few fingers, like the index and middle fingers, to reach this point for tapping. The next is under the mouth, also called the chin point. This point is found in the crease between your chin and bottom lip. And again, this is a small area, so try using just a few fingers, like the index and middle finger, to reach this point for tapping. Next is collarbone. Starting from where your collarbones meet in the center, at the base of that U shape, go down 1 inch and out 1 inch to either side to get to the collarbone point. This tapping point is also found on both the left and right sides of the body, and you can tap with a few fingers on either side of the body to stimulate this point, or you could try taking your whole hand and tapping the entire hand across the place where a bow tie would lie. That allows you to easily stimulate this point on both sides at once without having to worry about the exact location of the point. The next point is under the arm. This point is located on your side about 4 inches or 1 hand's width below the armpit. This is about where a bra strap would lie. It is found on both the left and right sides of your body And the easiest way to stimulate this point is to use all of your fingers or your whole hand to tap on the side of the body under your arm. The last tapping point is the top of the head. This point is right on the center of the top of your head at the crown. Simply tap your hand or fingertips at the very top of your head to stimulate this tapping point. So now that we've gone over all 9 of the different tapping points, if you'd like to try an exercise right now, we'll begin with a simple one to calm anxiety. So to start, think about and identify a problem on which you want to focus. It can be general anxiety, or it can be a specific situation or issue which causes you to feel anxious. Consider the problem or situation. How do you feel about it right now? Rate the intensity level of your anxiety on a scale of 0 to 10, with 0 being the lowest level of anxiety and 10 being the highest. Think of a setup statement. A setup statement should acknowledge the problem you want to deal with, then follow it with a phrase of acceptance. This helps neutralize judgments you have around how you feel, and it allows you to be more honest with your tapping. So some examples of a setup statement. Even though I feel this anxiety, I accept how I feel. Even though I'm anxious about my interview, I accept myself and how I feel. Even though I'm feeling this anxiety about my financial situation, I honor my feelings and give my body permission to relax. So we'll begin with 4 fingers on one hand. Begin tapping the karate chop point on your other hand. The karate chop point is the outer edge of the hand on the opposite side from the thumb. Repeat the setup statement 3 times aloud while simultaneously tapping the karate chop point. Now take a deep breath. Now, tap about 5 to 7 times each on the remaining 8 points in the sequence. As you tap on each point, repeat a simple reminder phrase such as my anxiety or my interview or my financial situation to help you mentally focus on your issue. From the side of your hand, move to the eyebrow point, where the eyebrows begin closest to the bridge of the nose. The next point is the side of eye, which is on the bone directly along the outside of either eye. Next, move to under the eye, which is on the bone directly under either eye. The next is under the nose, which is the area directly beneath the nose and above the upper lip. Next, move to the chin point. This is the area just below your bottom lip and above the chin, right in the crease. The next is the collarbone point. Starting from where your collarbones meet in the center, go down an inch and out an inch on either side. The next is under the arm, which is on your side about 4 inches beneath the armpit. Move to the top of the head, which is the point directly on the crown of your head. And take another deep breath. So again, as you move through these 9 points, gently tapping 5 to 7 times on each point and repeating your statement examples. And you could do another set of going through the tapping points, saying something like, I now release my anxiety. I feel calmer and more relaxed, as you go through another set of tapping. And once you've completed the sequence, focus on your problem again. How intense is the anxiety now in comparison to a few minutes ago? Give it a rating on the same 0 to 10 scale. Did you notice any shift? Take a little personal inventory. How do you feel? Did that anxiety that you felt lessen in any way?